Welcome all. Today's topic is earliest dynasties ruled in Karnataka. First, let's learn about Maurya Dynasty, which ruled from 4th to 3rd century BC. This is the map showing the region ruled by Mauryans. Chandragupta Maurya was the founder of Maurya Dynasty and is credited with the setting up of the first pan-Indian empire, aided by his mentor and later minister Chanukya. He set up a vast centralized empire, details of whose functioning, society, military and economy are well preserved in Kautilya's Arthashastra. Chandragupta Maurya defeated and conquered the Nanda Empire. First, he gained regional prominence in the Great Punjab. Later, he expanded and secured western borders. Chandragupta's empire extended throughout most of the Indian subcontinent, spanning from modern day Bengal to Afghanistan across the North India as well as the making into Central and South India. According to Digambara Jain accounts, Bhadrabahu, the Jain ascetic, forecasted a 12-year famine because of all the killing and violence during the conquest by Chandragupta Maurya. Bhadrabahu led a migration of Jain monks in South India. Chandragupta Maurya joined him as a monk after renouncing his kingdom and handing over the power to his son Bindusara. Chandragupta Maurya came down to Shravanabelagola along with Saint Bhadrabahu and among 300 Jain monks. The 9th, 12th and 15th century inscription found at Srirangpatna and Shravanabelagola tell us that the Jain ascetic Bhadrabahu and Chandragupta Maurya spent some time in Shravanabelagola before fasting to death as per the Jain practice of Salekhana. The same fact has been referred to in Harivamsha of Jinasena and Brihatkatha Kosha of Harisena. The Chandragiri hill at Shravanabelagola with its Shantinatha, Prashvanatha and Chandragupta Basadis, the cave of Bhadrabahu, support the claim that Chandragupta and Bhadrabahu spent their last days in Shravanabelagola. Next, let's learn about Bindusara. Bindusara, who succeeded Chandragupta Maurya in 298 BC, ruled for about 28 years. He maintained intact the kingdom he inherited. The Tibetan historian Taranatha and Tamil poet Mamulanar says that he conquered many kingdoms under the guidance of the famous Kautilya. As such, his domain had extended from ocean to ocean. However, V.A. Smith is of the opinion that as his father had already conquered the north, Bindusara's victories were confined to the south. Ashoka was an Indian empire of the Mauryan dynasty. He was the son of Bindusara, who ruled almost all the Indian subcontinent from 268 BC to 232 BC. Ashoka expanded Chandragupta's empire to the region over territory spreading from present day Afghanistan in the west to present day Bangladesh in the east. It covered the entire Indian subcontinent except few parts of present day Tamil Nadu. Ashoka waged a destructive war against the state of Kalinga, which is present modern Odisha, which he conquered in about 260 BC. This was his first and last battle. According to interpretation of his edicts, he converted to Buddhism after witnessing the mass death of the Kalinga War, which he had waged out of the desire for conquest and which resulted in more than 1 lakh deaths and 1,50,000 deportation. Ashoka gave up faith in war and spent his last life time in spreading dharma based on religious ethics among his subjects. Karnataka was also part of his religious movement, as some of his inscriptions and edicts are found in Karnataka. Ashokan edicts have been found in Koppala, Palkigundu, Maski, Gavimata of Koppala district and also in Jatinga Rameshwara, Brahmagiri, and Siddhapura in Chitradurga district. Ashoka visited the above provinces during his administrative tours. This showed that a major part of Karnataka was included in Ashokan Empire. Ashoka aimed his subject should lead a good life not only in this present world but also in the next world. He has stressed on the human values. The provincial heads Dharma Mahamatras had to spread this teaching among the people in the inscription at Maski. Apart from that of Calcutta, he has been referred as Devanampriya Ashoka. The spread of Buddhism in Karnataka. According to Buddhist books Deepavamsha and Mahavamsha of Ceylon, Ashoka sent Rakshita to Banavasi, the capital of Kuntala Desha, Mahadeva to Mahisha Mandala, that is Kaveri Valley, Yavana Dharma Rakshita to Aparantaka, that is Konkan region, Maharakshita to Vidarbha. These Dharma Mahamatras were assisted by Mahamatras and Raja Vachanika Mahamatras in the border areas. Under the Mauryas, many Buddhist viharas were built in Karnataka. Akali Mata in Chandravalli near Chitradurga was a Buddhist vihara. There were many such viharas at Banavasi to accommodate 1,000 Buddhist monks. Some parts of ancient Karnataka, namely Kanheri, Karle, Kondana, were the centers of chaityas and viharas. Now these are in Maharashtra. In next class, let's learn about Shatavahanas in Karnataka. Thank you.